He abandoned my brother, so I ruined his perfect wedding. I was just 14 when my dad decided my little brother was broken. My brother Toby was 3 when he was diagnosed with severe autism. Before that, Dad was obsessed with having a star athlete. He'd buy tiny footballs and brag about College Scout. But the day the doctor handed us that pamphlet, Dad's face went dead. He just stopped trying. By the time Toby was sick, Dad had mastered the art of being a ghost in our own house. He'd step right over Toby's sensory toys and totally ignore him during meltdowns. One night, Toby was crying, overwhelmed by a flashing TV screen, and Dad just turned the volume up. I yelled, "Help him!" But Dad didn't even blink. He just muttered, "This isn't what I signed up for." A month later, he packed his bags, left, and never came back, so I stepped up. I skipped prom to work double shifts at a diner. I paid for his therapies, celebrated every time Toby made eye contact, and became the parent Dad was too weak to be. Toby is incredible. 10 years of absolute silence until my phone buzzed. It was Dad. "Hey, kiddo," he said, acting like he hadn't missed a decade of birthdays. "I'm marrying this amazing woman, Susan. She's really big on family values. I need you and Toby at the rehearsal dinner. Just, tell her we drifted apart." The absolute nerve. He wanted me to be his prop, to play happy family, just so he could snag a wealthy new wife. I told him we'd be there. The dinner was fancy. Chandeliers, expensive steak, the whole 9 yards. Susan was beaming, holding a glass of champagne. "I'm just so glad his beautiful children are here," she gushed. "He talks about you two all the time." I smiled, stood up, and tapped my water glass. The room went dead silent. "We wouldn't miss it," I said, loud enough for every single guest to hear, especially since Dad hasn't seen Toby, since he abandoned us 10 years ago because my brother has autism. Dad choked on his wine. His face turned ghost white. Susan stared at him, absolutely horrified. "Is that true?" she whispered. He stammered, frantically looking around the room for an excuse. But I just grabbed Toby's hand, smiled at the silent crowd, and walked right out the front door. He wanted a memorable wedding, and I made sure